looking at the ES E-mini futures 2000 tick chart, and we're using price action rules and market geometry to determine where to enter for high probability setups. So as soon as I came into the market this morning, same thing as yesterday, I drew my highs and I drew my lows, and it looked like we were in some kind of consolidation or trading range here, but we consecutively made lower highs and lower lows. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that because you can see how well this downtrend fits. I was looking for some opportunities in this area to go short, probably around this area here, because at this time we still had that trading range drawn. It wasn't until this breakout and then a breakout pullback and then we continued lower that I had this wider downtrend, and I was looking at that. So you can see no real opportunities to go short. Unfortunately, there is this one here. We have new low, first entry short, pullback, second entry short, and then this lower high. But you can see we were above EMA, and before that bar formed, right, we were above EMA and then it ended up closing below EMA. So it's not super high probability. You want to see it push below EMA and then find resistance at the EMA and then give you a strong bear bar. But we were above, so had to skip that trade. And then this downtrend had overshoot that led to a pretty strong pullback. As you can see, it ended up being its own little short-term uptrend here. We broke outside of that channel, never created new high, and we ended up pushing back below EMA. This trade here I tried to enter. We have this downtrend working lower. Break outside of that. This one needs new low, and this one needs new low, right? So there's two downtrends that need new low over the one uptrend that needs new high that is honestly just a pullback, right? So we ended up breaking out of the other side of this trading range, or this downtrend, after overshoot. That's what you want to see before you start to look for shorts. You want to see overshoot, and then you want to see it break out of the other side of the channel before you start to look for shorts to test new low. You can see we have new low, first entry short because this bull bar here triggered below this bear bar, pullback, and then second entry short when it triggered below this one here. You can see the pullback and the second entry short triggered with this one bear bar here, and it's such a strong bar. You can definitely consider entering it. I didn't really realize what was happening. I was waiting for a lower high at EMA. It's a pretty confusing trade. You can see these highs are higher than this one, so it just makes it pretty confusing. You'd have to put your stop loss one tick above the highest swing here just to be safe, because if you ended up entering on this one and you put your stop loss there, then there's these highs here that you really don't want to get ran. So pretty decent trade if you can get filled on that with this pullback, these three bull bars here. Pretty decent trade, and you can see the runner that it would have made you. So pretty good trade. Unfortunately, I missed it. And then we ended up creating new low for the wider downtrend, and then now we're, moving back up. We might consolidate sideways. After new lows created, we can expect reversal or correction. So as of right now, it's just kind of a waiting game, see what the market wants to do, if it wants to continue lower, higher, or just consolidate to the side. I'm just trying to draw these short-term channels to kind of understand where the market wants to go. Like here, I'll probably draw one like that. Because when you don't understand the market direction, even these small moves have their own channel and they follow the same price action rules that the big ones do, right? If you break outside one of these channels, it needs to create new high or new low. So it's important that you're always looking for these channels. Every bar on this chart has a channel that it's following, so always keep your eyes out for that. But I'm going to continue watching, see what the market wants to do, see what the new bias is going to be. I'm not even looking for trades right now. I'm not even expecting to take a trade today. You got to just be patient and let the market come to you, right? So let's see what the market wants to do. All right, guys, so we had this downtrend that needed to create new low. We have new low, first entry short, pullback, second entry short once it triggered below this bull bar here. Now I was hoping for a lower high. This bar here, this doji, was looking like it was going to be pretty good. It was down here on its lows, and then the last like 100 ticks of the bar, it reversed back up. But if that bar closes strong, you can definitely consider that lower high. This downtrend needs new low. And as you can see, the price action rules worked out just as we would expect to create new low here. Unfortunately, that bar didn't form well, but all good. We can go back to waiting. All right, guys, I just came back from my break, and you can see we have this huge overshoot of this downtrend. We didn't break out of the other side of this channel, and then we created new low, but we continue to work lower. So I'm just going to delete this one, and I'm going to look for maybe even just something like this. Yeah, there's quite a bit of empty room on both sides here. Well, let me delete that. On both sides of this channel here, but you can see this one fits pretty well. Multiple confirmations. We didn't fully reach the top here, but we fully reached the bottom, and we bounced off of the bottom. So I'm going to be playing this downtrend and looking for some short setups. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Overall, really, really good price action today. Unfortunately, didn't catch any trades, but that's all right. You can see the price action was overall bearish. We had this nice downtrend working lower. We had this big break below with some news or something like that that caused overshoot. We ended up pulling back in and then pushing back below EMA to create new low for this wider downtrend. And then that leg itself to create new low ended up being its own trend. That we were looking to expect new low because we had it drawn something a little bit different that doesn't have overshoot right here, as you can see. So the fact that this is its own leg to create new low for this wider downtrend is a good chance that we won't create new low. And you can see we've already retraced over 50% of that downtrend. We're around the 50% area and consolidating here. So I'm not really expecting this to create new low because it's its own leg to create new low for this one. But yeah, like I said, pretty decent price action. A lot of bars today. After this volatility right here, this huge spike, the ATR really jumped up into the sky. So really high ATR. The bars are massive. So it's a good time to call it. It's almost 1 o'clock here, and I normally quit around 1:30, but I think I'll call it a little bit early today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you want to join my Discord community, I live screen share my charts every day, and I go through all of this stuff that I'm showing you guys in this video and a lot more in depth actually in the Discord. So if you're interested, feel free to join up. Links in the pinned comment and description. Feel free to subscribe. I'm going to be sharing my live charting sessions every day, every weekday that is. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck with your trading.